welcome to another episode of Tiny Spaces. Today, we are in Clinton Hill. Isabel's gonna show us her 200 square foot apartment. I'm so pumped to see this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. This is the cutest dog I've ever seen. Who is this?
This is my dog Simon. He is a Jindo mix. He's a rescue from Korean Canine, and he's almost 4 years old. And this apartment is really his. He just chooses to share it with me.
All right, I cannot wait to see it. Right upon entry, I see that we're in this foyer. I don't really see this that often, which is really cool.
This apartment comes with strangely large hallways, so I decided to make the most of it and kind of make it like a little entrance.
Yeah, it's really nice. Explain this. I love these little like compartments I'm seeing.
This is from IKEA, but I did find it on the side of the road.
This never happens to me. This stuff never happens to me. So.
You have to have an eye for it. This is all of Simon's things.
Of course.
So this is like Simon's like medical stuff.
Got it.
That's like his soft cone. And then this is Simon's wardrobe.
There we go, Simon. Simon has great storage. That's very nice. This over here is very unique. I've never seen anything like that, but I want to go see what's over here first.
Yeah, that'll be a good surprise for the end.
Yes, let's go. I must say, just looking at these different areas, you really did a good job of making them feel separate. Like I really feel like we're in like a living space. You have the kitchen separate, you have the bedroom separate. Tell me a little bit about the ideas you had and how you did that.
I hand-picked every single item, like meticulously measured everything to make sure that everything fit. This I found on Facebook Marketplace. I found the exact piece that would fit here. The couch fits me and Simon and no one else. It's just us two.
It should be, right?
That's all we need.
That's all you need.
I'm not gonna have a huge sectional couch
and
take up room. When I show it on social media, people think it's bigger than it is.
Right.
Because everything's small. It's kind of like a dollhouse.
Right.
Like it's like an optical illusion. A lot of pieces have dual function. Like this is a nesting table.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So when you first moved in here and you came to see the apartment, were you like, this is the space you were envisioning?
I actually rented this apartment sight unseen.
Wow, really?
Yes, I rented it in April of this year, so 2022.
Okay.
And it was when things were starting to get a little bit crazy. The realtor was like, can you come see it at 6? I was in New Jersey. I was like, no, I actually can't. So my friend came to see it. She FaceTimed me and I put in my application that night. I got approved the next day. So the first time that I saw this apartment was the day that I moved in. The block is gorgeous.
Yes.
The neighborhood is amazing. The space was smaller than I was thinking.
Yeah, you're like, this is 200 square feet.
Yeah. You know how realtors sometimes take photos in like the fisheye lens?
Yes, I do.
So I was like, oh, this place it's spacious, it's so cheap for what it is. And then I came and I was like, oh, this is gonna fit my bed and that's it.
I also love when people do the carpets because I think it really gives like a designated space.
This rug came with me from my last apartment, as did my bed. My bed is a queen size bed.
I love this headboard.
That's from Avocado, and I actually did a partnership with them, so it was through Simon. Simon got me the bed.
Wow, Simon, great job. I love this bed, and I love the colors.
This is my first apartment by myself, and I am not an overly girly person, but I've lived with significant others, I've lived with roommates, and I've never gotten a chance to like have a space that's totally girly and like pink and green. So I felt like this was a space for me to express myself with colors, kind of like balanced it with other neutrals, but I do feel like it's a fun space and more fun than I've ever gotten to have decorating a space before.
I love it. So for a really tiny space, it looks like you have a closet, which is great for one, because not everyone has closets. Could I see inside of it?
Absolutely. I am so proud of this closet. And this, when I came to see this apartment for the first time, this was what I was most excited about. I love this because I don't get to have clutter in my actual apartment. I get to kind of just like stuff everything in here. I actually have another closet too.
What?
2 closets in a studio apartment.
Unheard of, pretty much. Is this color coordinated?
It is color coordinated.
She's very organized, okay? Which you should be in a tiny space.
You kind of have to be.
You kind of have to be. Now we're clearly in like the sleeping area.
The bedroom.
The bedroom.
Having a queen size bed was like non-negotiable. Like I have a dog who sleeps in bed with me. I needed this. I kind of fit everything else around having a queen size bed. But, you know, I find storage in other ways. Like my bedside table is also my dog's toy bin.
Very nice.
As you can see, he's a little bit spoiled. And then over here, we have Simon's bedroom, as you can clearly see.
But does Simon actually sleep in that? Because you said that he sleeps with you.
Simon sleeps in every corner of this house. We have this little gallery wall. I don't know where I went with the cowboy theme, but it kind of spoke to me.
Okay.
These are actually prints that my brothers got me for my birthday, but I asked for them. And they were like, sure, yeah, a cowboy, of course. The Picasso print is from my boyfriend. I wanted to get that as a tattoo because Simon is a low-riding dog, and he's like, what about a print instead?
Right, he's like, let me try this. Do you love the design? Then you can get the tattoo. A lot of challenges for tiny spaces. We've been filming a lot of tiny spaces. People have nowhere to eat. They'll eat on their couch, they'll eat on their bed, they'll eat on the floor. So I'm seeing this little area over here, which fits perfectly in your apartment. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yes, this was actually the last real piece that I got, and it took me a very long time to commit, and I didn't know if I could go for a green dining table. And then I did it, and I love it so much. You know, for my mental health, I work from home. I live in a really tiny space. It's very important for me to have like different areas. If I were eating in my bed, I think that would be not good for anybody involved. Yeah. I just wanted a space where I could like drink my coffee in the morning. Yeah. I like that it's a little bit out there, a little bit bold. Some people probably laugh at me for saying that. They're like, get over yourself.
Yeah,
it's a green table.
They're like, it's not that bold. I was gonna say, I love that you committed to this, and I love it that it's like a little pop of color, but not too crazy.
Yeah, it's subtle, and I think the cushions help like tone it down a little bit too.
Right, that's really, so you're like, it's toned down with the cushions.
Yeah, can you tell this is a departure from my normal like neutrals?
So we're in the kitchen.
We are in the kitchen.
Kitchen area.
Kitchenette.
Kitchenette, yes. So did this piece come with the apartment?
No, so this was also a Facebook Marketplace find. I had the vision of the layout, and then it was just about finding the pieces that fit that vision. I cook a ton, so this was very important for me. This is also a junk drawer.
Everyone needs a junk drawer.
Everyone needs a junk drawer.
There we go.
This is all of Simon's medications.
It's a lot, okay.
He has epilepsy. He's fine.
Okay.
Same with everything else in this apartment. Everything is miniature. So this oven is very tiny. My baking sheets are very tiny. Tiny fridge, everything is tiny.
But you have a big sink.
Yeah, the sink is pretty good.
The sink is the normal size.
Yeah.
And I love this because again, I feel like this helps to add the separation of the living area, the bedroom area.
Some people look at a room and they think that the bed has to be the focal point and like it has to be in the center, or that they just have to have regular sized furniture in a small space, and that just doesn't really work.
Yeah.
I kind of think you have to work with the space and not like work against it. I'm kind of a minimalist in and of itself, so this actually wasn't that difficult for me to like navigate. I don't have that much stuff. I think downsizing, getting rid of stuff, fitting into the space, and making it comfortable for you is really the name of the game.
So now, can we go see the other space? I'm so excited to see this.
Yes, this is actually my favorite part of the apartment, so I'm very excited to show it to you.
Let's do it. So what is this space? It's so unique.
This is my hallway office. When I first saw this space, I was amazed at how large this hallway is. Like, imagine this without anything in it. I saw this area and knew I wanted to put a bookcase in.
This is perfect.
I have some of my friends' art. Here's my friend Eva Woolridge's photo. This is my friend Lucy. She made this for Simon. And then we have my work area. So this is a very tiny desk. I measured this space from here to here and fit a desk directly in there. This is a photo of Simon.
You see, looking over you as you're doing your work daily.
Yes, this is where I work. This is where I record our podcast.
Okay.
I have this I found on the side of the road too.
Oh my God.
This is a little planter.
Who would get rid of that? I don't know. Whoever got rid of that, if you're watching.
It's adorable. I love that I have some separation between work and like my living area, which like never happens in a studio apartment.
No.
And the only issue is that there are no outlets here.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to extend an outlet into my bathroom. I think I utilize the space well, and that's also important when you have a tiny space, is like taking every single inch and like putting it into something useful. This is my second closet.
Amazing.
It's like for my coats and miscellaneous things. And we just have my bathroom over here.
Very nice.
Which again, I think is pretty big for a studio apartment.
And there's a window. So.
There is a window. That is a good thing.
This space is so unique. I love what you did with it. Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
I am the director of content at the Dogist, which is a storytelling platform of dogs all around the world. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok. And I also run Simon's Instagram page, which is Simon Sits. We are on Instagram and TikTok as well. People can find me on Instagram at Isabel Klee.
All right, guys, this is another episode of Tiny Spaces. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.
Bye.